I was getting to the money, forgot to call you back. I had to switch numbers on the beach. Not too long, they was asking where you at. I had to switch summers on the beach. Booty real big, waist hella snatched. She ain't got no stomach in his beach. Thought I fell.
What good? TRK squad. Yo, it's your boy King, and we back with another freaking video, man. Y'all know what's going down, bro. Your boy, man. We finna head to the doc because my back, bro. I told you I had another appointment today, which was at 2:30. So today I'm definitely gonna handle that and see what that's about because my back hurt, bro. It's really do hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like every day, every other day, have a sharp pain in the back, and I really want to get fixed up. I really want to get fixed up because I can't do certain things, bro. Picking up stuff, quick spaz, sharp spaz. So we all finna go to the doc, man. 2:30. I'm actually late. Not about to be late, but it's not that far from here. It's 2:23, so I'm about to head out now. You know, so I most definitely wanted to start the vlog home before I even get that up, so y'all can hear what's going on, y'all can see what's going on, and all those things, man. So I just want to stay active for y'all. I'm trying to do that with y'all. I want y'all to understand and know. And I appreciate the people, man, who've been saying, you know, like shake back with my back and stuff, and handle yourself, and all those things, man. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for your concern and stuff, because that was support is supposed to be like and be for. But I love every single one of y'all, man. Y'all know what's going down. Man, my back really is hurting, so I'll see y'all when I get there, man. Y'all know what's going down, man. Got a little drip on today. Put these on for the day. Comes like essential shorts, plain white tee. You feel me? We good to go.
I'm gonna leave the door open. We don't have it because we're not technically like open for patients until 3. But if somebody walks in, I'll close the door. But you're welcome to come in. Hi. Hi. High five, Mama.
Mama, where you going?
Ooh. All right. So we're gonna go over x-rays first, and then we'll go over care recommendations, and then we'll go over pricing after.
Okay.
Hi. Where are you going? Where are you going? All right. So the first one that we look at here, this is the one that we took of your mouth when it was wide open. And the reason that we do that is because we want to see this bone right here. You can see the little wedge right here. That's your atlas bone, which looks like this guy right here. This way.
Yeah.
It's because the bottom of the brainstem sits right here as it turns into the spinal cord going down to the rest of your spine.
Right.
Okay. And then there's also vascular things that go right through those holes right there. So any tip of that can put pressure on the vascular as well as the brainstem.
Okay.
Cool. So when we look at yours, you're at 3.34. Ideally, we want to be under 1 millimeter tilted left or right. So right now yours is tilted lower on the right side, 3.34 millimeters. Okay, so we want to work on getting that closer to under 1 millimeter. And then the other thing that we look at on this one is the little yellow dots. I'm going to show you this one. We look at the back of the spine, those things that stick out, like you were saying, the things that like hit the. So when we look at those, we want those to be nice and straight up and down, all on the green line. So you can see we're good along here, and then when we get to C2 at the top, it's tilted a little bit to the right side. So we want to get that tilted this way, and then this tilted back up.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions on that?
No, ma'am.
If you do have questions throughout, feel free to let me know. Even if you're just like, what's that dark spot? All right. And then this is the other one that we took of your neck from the side. Yeah. So the main thing that we're looking at here is the curve of your neck. What does that look like? So ideally we want to be anywhere 35 to 45 degrees, which is the green line. And right now yours is at 10.97, which is the yellow line. So it's pretty straight up and down right now, so we want to increase that curve because right now what's happening is all the tissue back here, and you can see there's some inflammation back here as well. Right. Is all the tissues even down into your shoulders, your traps, lats, all of that is being stretched. If you think about a rubber band being taut like it's supposed to be, right now it's being extra stretched. Right. So when we relieve the pressure on this area by increasing the curve, that's going to help a lot of the stuff in addition to the adjustments we'll do specifically for your shoulder and the muscles. Okay. Okay. Cooper's. Oh, okay, perfect. Any other questions on that one?
That's it on that one. Okay. So I basically need to basically fix the posture on my neck as well.
Correct, for that, and then from the other side, we need to get the atlas closer to straight, which will help that C2, that first one. Get this tilted back this way. Yeah. Okay. But biggest thing is atlas bone. Because that, like I said, can put pressure on brainstem and all the vasculars, like the ones that run right there next to C1, return the bone. And then the next biggest thing is the curve itself. We want to get it closer to 40. Okay. Cool.
And how many inches is off? Like,
so right now you're at 10.97 and we want to be close to 40. So you're about, give or take, 29 or so degrees. Not inches, degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good news is it's not 100% straight, it's not zero, and it's not in reverse curve, but there's still a lot of like tension being put on there. Other questions on the neck?
No, I'm actually good. I understand.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna go on to your low back. So we'll do the front view just like we did last time. So the one that we took this way. So again, we look at the little yellow dots, which should be the spinous processes, or which are the spinous processes that should be on the green line. So you're pretty good here, and then you see they take a little bit of a deviation to the right, a little bit to the right, and then it kind of starts to come back center. So that's like kind of like that, right? Like right over here where it's bothering you, which could be from when you were doing the sit-ups on the floor. Yeah. Like especially if you were doing a side crunch or something like that.
Or even probably when I sleep too, because I could be laying and like the top part of my body be like this, but my legs would be like over here or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, we sleep in crazy positions. It's hard to retrain sleep just because like we're not really conscious of it. You know what I mean? Like when we fall asleep, we fall asleep. We're not like actively thinking about how we're sleeping. So, but that's something that could change over time too. And then the other thing that we look at here are your hips. So we can see when we put the line straight across, the one on the right is lower by 6.8 millimeters. So we want that ideally as close to zero as possible because that's our kind of our base, right? So we can work on getting those straighter. But the hips themselves look like they're evenly spaced. We don't have one wider than the other, like how you were talking about with the foot being turned. They're even, so I think that was probably just a muscular thing or a more like temporary thing. Okay. Questions on that one?
Me at home doing things, like, is there anything that I can do at home to like make the bone itself like be more stretched, like better stretching or anything?
So it really depends on, is it a subluxation, meaning like it's the bone out of place that like the body isn't correcting, or is it more of a muscular thing? If it's more a muscular thing, you can do stretching to like loosen it, but these being out of alignment like this are more likely subluxations, meaning it's like the bone is kind of stuck. Yeah. So with the adjustments, it'll help get it back in place, and then sometimes the muscles will pull it back out of place because it has muscle memory. It's like, no, I want to be like this. Yeah. So we have to work to get it back. That's where that like repetition comes in, but you don't have a long care plan because overall your spine looks pretty good, but there are some areas that we want to work on to get you back to optimal. Yeah. So it is a two-part process or a multi-part process. We'll do our stuff here in the office, and then you'll have some stuff to do at home, like for your neck to help increase the curve, and then also like some stretches and stuff that are more postural. Okay. We're not working out. We're not doing the is it Muay Thai? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I always say it wrong. But so it's nothing super crazy like that. It's more postural. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Other questions on this one before you look at the side view?
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna see the side view. Yep. That was it's pretty good.
I know we looked at this one yesterday, super briefly. And I told you I'd have actual measurements for you today. So when we look at the curve of the low back, we should be 35 to 45 degrees is ideal. So right now you're at 47.37, so it's slightly increased, but it's 2 degrees. I'm not gonna beat you up over 2 degrees. If it were 50, 55, we'd be having a different conversation. But basically, you can help straighten that or reduce that curve with the decompression, but also working core as well. Because when you work core, that's going to tighten that up and kind of shrink stuff back.
So basically like doing sit-ups and stuff or something?
Different core exercises, there's so many different ones that you can do, just whatever. And doing your mixed martial arts, Muay Thai is mixed martial arts, right? Okay. Definitely. I was like, I remember seeing it, but that's going to help strengthen core too, just because of the nature of the workout. So. And then the next thing that we look at is the measurements. So again, the discs, we can't see them on x-ray because they're soft tissue, but we can look to see where they sit. So they sit at the bottom of one vertebrae and the top of the neck. So they sit between them. So what we're measuring here is we're measuring from here to here. And so, because nothing else lives there, only the discs. So we can surmise how big the disc is. And as we move down the low back spine, that measurement should get larger because the disc gets larger. It has more weight bearing capacity to it. So we start at 8.29 millimeters, then we jump up to 10.06 millimeters, 14.73, and then we drop down to 10.9. So this is our main area right here that we want to work on with that decompression. Okay? Because what that's going to do, just like yesterday, and it actually is going to be pumping. I know yesterday you did just a straight traction, and that was just to like give you kind of an intro to it, not to do too much and make you super sore, but just get that motion in there. So decompression, we'll be working on that, which, do you see these dark circles here?
Yeah.
So what we're looking at when we look at that is this kind of spot right here where the nerves exit. So they should be nice and open so that the nerves can flow the way that they're supposed to. But when we get down here, there's not as big of an opening there. And even this one is a little bit decreased. So we want to get those open, and that's what the decompression will do as well.
Okay.
Okay? Questions on that before we do the blue line?
No.
No? All right. So the blue line you see here is the lumbar gravity line. So basically it says when we drop that line through the middle of the L3 vertebrae, it should land in the front third of the sacrum. So yours does. So that tells me that you're not carrying your weight too far forward, you're not carrying it too far back, you're carrying it nice and even over your hips. So awesome job. Good. Yeah, for sure. So like I said, there's those like minor tweaks that we need to do. You don't need a huge long care plan or super frequent for very long. You're just not, you don't need that. So, but there are areas of concern that we want to get fixed for you.
Because I feel it, like you know, it's troubling. Like me walking around sometimes, like picking my daughter up, or like even just doing activities with my son and stuff. It's just a lot to be on my back.
You're so young.
Yeah, like, yeah, very young.
Like, I am way too young to feel this darn old.
Yeah, that's the thing too. And I be on my back and stuff. Like I said, like waking up in the morning for me, I really have to take a minute to get up before I just get up, because I can't just hop up. And as soon as I hop up, it's like I feel a spaz right then and there, and it be like, oh, like it'd be like I be limping a little bit.
Man, I'm too young for this.
Then I have to like just like, I know I be back cracking on that's not good, but sometimes that be like letting, I guess, pressure loose or something like that for me too.
And it also does that immediate like dopamine release too. That's a lot of times what you'll get with like when you pop it yourself. Yeah. Because a lot of times you're not popping the one that needs to be moved, you're moving the ones like around it. Yeah. So that's why you always feel like you have to keep doing it, because it never really gets the one that needs to get.
Right. Even with the top back part too, like this part.
Yeah.
Like that'd be like something. And I noticed too what you said, like my right arm, see, I be popping like my right arm, it is more, I guess, more stiffer than my left arm. So.
Well, and when I did that yesterday, I was holding your scapula, like your shoulder blade, I was holding it like steady and lifting that up, because what you'll do is when you do it sometimes, you'll get where your scapula actually will rotate too, and we want to take that scapula out of it, because you should have the full rotation without the scapula moving. So you don't want it to compensate. Yeah,
I just want to be even all around.
I hear you. And so, any other questions on your X-rays before we go plan of action?
No, that's good. I'm good with it.
Cool. All right, so let's get into plan of action.
All right, you guys, so I'm back at the crib right now. Honestly, I came home, I edited a video. I started to, I edited a video for the family channel, so make sure y'all go on the family channel and watch the video right now. So I noticed I had to clean up my closet that I told y'all that I had in last video. If you haven't seen my closet last video, I need you to go back and watch the last video I'm watching, see how dirty it was and how messy it was. But right now, I had to clean my side, fix it up. You know what I'm saying? I kind of organized and took some things out. You know what I'm saying? Took some things out, fixed the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I fixed the bottom, I fixed my side up. It was so many clothes right here. I had to organize it. Took so many clothes out, and I still have a lot. So all the clothes that I did have, I put it there from a section to know where everything at, even at the bottom. You know, I got it all in a bin. I had to sort some things. I got some shoes right here right now, and some Uggs, some one of the stuff that I gotta put in the storage that I would be doing. But also too, man, I went to as y'all seen the last clip, you know what I'm saying, I went to the doctor, I went to the chiropractor actually, and got my back checked on. They told me, you know, all they told me and stuff. But you know, after all, I gotta really handle that, you know, because I be doing a little, it be stiff. Sometimes I be moving, my back be cracking and stuff. Good thing that everything that she said wasn't bad, like severe, like the worst, you know what I'm saying. But I'm supposed to be a little bit straightened up, posture supposed to be fixed up, you know what I'm saying. And I could feel it, you know what I'm saying. Like she was saying too, I'm too young to just be having all, you know, slight little body problems already at the young age, especially trying to do what I want to do and do what I can do for myself, for my kids at the age that I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to not do it, and then when I get older and like in my 40s and 50s and all that, like older, like my body and stuff start to wear and tear on it. So I need to fix that now, you know what I'm saying. It's a couple dollars to do. It's like a pay meal I could do every month, every 2 weeks. So I'm still right now debating on which route I want to go for it, you know what I'm saying, like what's the best option for me to do to get it done, you know what I'm saying, all those things. But yeah, man, I'm pretty much excited that I did go to the chiropractor and find that out because my back has been hurting off like for like 6 months plus. I haven't really been speaking on it, but just me as an individual person, like my back been hurting. Like I've been hurt, and I think it got a little bit more sharp. So I'll be having to stretch. You told me stretching is good. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm flexing myself or when I'm doing Muay Thai and stuff, just always stretching to bring hips and back, lower back together and stuff like that. So that's pretty much the good thing about it. But other than that though, man, I had to definitely want to give y'all an update on this, on that, for the people who was telling me, you know what I'm saying, good advice in last video on how to, you know, treat my back and how to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's a common thing that people go through in their lives. You know, a lot of people out there got back problems, lower back problems, upper back problems, and neck problems, whatever. Y'all heard what she said about myself, so I gotta fix those postures and stuff. So I will be getting a new, probably like a new chair to like sit right when I'm editing these videos, or a thing to put my laptop on so my hands and stuff, so I won't be so hunched over. I could be more so leveled up and all those things, because right now I was just editing on top of that, so I could be standing up while editing. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I was just on just now, so I could be standing up and editing instead of being hunched over and editing. But yeah, man, I cleaned my closet up. I'm about to be doing some TikToks in a few. You know what I'm saying? Get some TikToks going. Ran it up right quick. Fashion Nova. I gotta do what I gotta do for them. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to tap in with y'all, man. Comment down below what's something that y'all want to see on this channel. Give me an idea. Give me something so I can do it. You know, so I'm back on the track with it. I've been posting, good job, man. I've been being consistent for y'all. I've been consistent for y'all. I have been doing my thing. I've been doing my works with that. You know what I'm saying? My channel and stuff. It's not where I want it to be, but it's cool because I have not been active like for like a year straight. I have not been like consistently active. So if my consistency is there, active, like my views and all that shit gonna go. That's just how YouTube work though. But like you gotta be entertaining and like at the same time catching, you know, whatever the case may be. But as long as y'all liking the video up, putting those post notification bells on, coming back to the channel and watching the videos, I got y'all, bro. I'm gonna keep running it up with y'all for sure. I definitely want to get that lens because I'm tired of this mud being so close. Like where I'm holding my hand at right now, like if I'm holding my hand right here with the lens, bro, like I'll be way more further than like holding it. If I hold my hand way out here, then it's like it's good. But I be wanting to hold myself like this and you be too close. You know what I'm saying? My allergies, bro, been kicking my ass. Allergies been kicking me, bro. Like my eyes be looking droopy and red and stuff. I gotta get some eye drops and stuff too. But yeah, man, I just been wanting to give y'all an update on that. You know what I'm saying? Like the video up, subscribe to the channel, press notification bell, TRK Squad. See y'all in the next video. Like I said, comment down below what y'all want to see that's entertaining, what y'all want to see me do that's interacting with something. I got y'all, man. Let's get it, bro.